A new way to listen to music is announced, Microsoft makes a shady offer, and the first privately funded spaceplane takes off. It all happened this week in tech history. This week in 1868, American inventor Christopher Sholes patented the Sholes and Glidden typewriter. This was the first commercially successful typewriter and the first to introduce the QWERTY keyboard as opposed to an alphabetic layout. After several short-lived attempts to manufacture the device, the machine was acquired by Remington and Sons in early 1873. Remington, a firearms manufacturer, further refined the typewriter before finally placing it on the market on July 1st of 1874. The Sholes and Glidden could print only uppercase letters and was a blind writer, meaning that the typist could not see what was being written as it was entered. In 1948 this week, Columbia Records announced that it was offering a new vinyl light long-playing record that could hold 23 minutes of music on each side. One of the first LPs produced was the original cast recording of the Broadway show South Pacific. Critics quickly scoffed at the notion of LPs, since those heavy, breakable 10-inch 78 RPM discs, with only one song on each side, were selling at an all-time high. It didn't take very long, though, for the 33 1/3 RPM album and its 7-inch 45 RPM cousin to revolutionize the music industry and the record-buying habits of millions. This week in 1994, NASA's Space Station Processing Facility, a new state-of-the-art manufacturing building for the International Space Station, officially opened at Kennedy Space Center. After the completion of the International Space Station in 2011, the factory was dormant for several months until early 2012, when the building was slightly refurbished for the move-in of space companies such as SpaceX to manufacture, process, and load up spacecraft like Dragon and onboard payloads. In 1995 this week, Microsoft and Netscape officials met at Netscape headquarters in Mountain View, California. Notes taken by Netscape co-founder Mark Andreessen indicated that Microsoft offered to buy a share of its rival if Netscape would stop making Navigator for the Windows market. The Andreessen notes would be used later in the US government's massive antitrust case against Microsoft. In 1998 this week, Windows 98 was released. Microsoft used the slogan, "Works better, plays better." The company said the new operating system would bring an increased computer experience by providing a rich feature set for a wider variety of users than ever before. Interest in the new release was also increased by the publicity generated by the US Justice Department's antitrust suit against Microsoft. And this week in 2004, Spaceship One lifted off from the Mojave Desert in the initial stage of the first attempted commercial spaceflight. The aircraft was built with more than $20 million in funding by billionaire Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen and was piloted by Michael Melville. Spaceship One reached an altitude of more than 62 miles. That's our look back at This Week in Tech History, brought to you by IFA in Berlin.
IFA, the Global Innovations Show. Meet the official partner of the future in Berlin.
Check us out online at intotomorrow.com or download our free app where you can find out how to listen to our weekly Into Tomorrow radio program and subscribe to our free podcasts. Catch you next time on This Week in Tech History.